Hi, I'm Megan.
And I'm Rob. You're watching
Lists of 13.
Here you'll find lists of various topics, all in sets of 13.
If you have tristodectophobia, an irrational fear of the number 13, this video may not be for you. Otherwise, enjoy the list.
So before I introduce this video today, I'm going to tell a story. Whenever they were trying to figure out what they were going to name this land north of the United States, they all gathered and had a council meeting, if you will, to try to figure out how to name the country. And after a while, somebody spoke up and he said, well, I think it should start with a C-A. And then someone else spoke up and they're like, I think in the middle there should be an N-A. And then somebody else was like, I think it should end with a D-A. And that's how they got the name Canada.
That's the cheesiest story ever.
But pretty awesome at the same time, I think. Okay. So today, we're talking about Canada and the United States and how they're different. So we present to you 13 differences between the US and Canada.
Number 1, pronunciation of the last letter of the alphabet. In the US, we say Z. In Canada, that letter is called Z.
Remember on that one Bare Naked Ladies song where they talk about ZZ Top?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Pretty fun though. Number 2, Canada sells milk out of bags. After purchased, it is put in a glass or plastic pitcher. Why? First of all, it's better for the environment than cartons or jugs of milk, and it's also more cost efficient because it's cheaper to make.
I mean, I guess I can see that it's cheaper to make, but I have a hard time believing that a cardboard carton is not better than a plastic bag. Maybe it's thinner. Who knows? I would be worried that I'm going to puncture it on the way home from wherever I purchased it and have milk everywhere.
Yeah, you gotta treat it kind of like eggs.
Right. Number 3, if you owe somebody $1 in the United States, you will most likely pay them with paper money. Canada does not have dollar bills, but they do have a $1 and $2 coin called loonies and toonies.
Does that almost remind you of this particular cartoon that used to be in the United States?
Yes.
The Looney Tunes. Number 4, political life is different. In the US, we have a 2 major party system, Democrats and Republicans. John Adams feared a division of the Republic into 2 great parties is to be dreaded as a great political evil. Well, that's what we have, and it has created a very divided country where there is no cooperation to better. Canada has 4 major parties and many smaller ones like Conservatives, Liberals, New Democratic Party, and the Green Party.
Seems like that potentially could create a better system.
Absolutely.
Number 5. Statistics have proven that the penny coin costs more than 1 cent to mint. Because of this, Canada no longer uses pennies. The United States, on the other hand, still does.
Pennies are stupid.
Agreed.
I think we should get rid of them. Round everything up or down to the nearest 5 cents.
Makes sense. Ha ha ha, sense. No pun intended.
I see what you did there, though. Number 6. When it comes to immigrants, the U.S. considers themselves a melting pot, and Canada often thinks of itself as a mosaic. In the United States, there is an expectation to assimilate into the culture, while in Canada, newcomers are more likely to keep their language and traditions than to assimilate.
That is for sure a key difference. Number 7. Canadians have a higher life expectancy at 81.2 years, while Americans have a life expectancy of 78.1 years. Part of this could have something to do with the fact that there are no uninsured Canadians that are afraid to get medical attention because it will force them into bankruptcy.
That is definitely a very big difference. Number 8. Marijuana is illegal on a federal level in the United States. In Canada, there are no restrictions.
Well, for the amount of time that we spend prosecuting, jailing, etc. for people who have marijuana violations, it seems kind of silly when there are other countries that seem to do just fine without restrictions.
Very true.
Number 9. Immigration rate of Canada is over 20% higher than the United States. Guess if we go back and talk about all those laws, we do make it quite difficult for people to immigrate here.
Number 10. Canadians spell certain words ending with O-U-R instead of O-R. For example, the way Canadians spell labor ending O-U-R, while Americans spell it ending O-R. Canadians also spell certain words with R-E instead of the American E-R, like the word center.
Number 11. Only 27% of Canadians reported that religion is an important part of their lives, as opposed to more than half at 53% of respondents in the United States.
Number 12. Canada, like Europe and most of the rest of the world, uses the metric system. Americans, on the other hand, use the older imperial system of measurement. The US is actually one of only 3 countries in the world that still does. The other 2 are Liberia and Myanmar.
Go figure that we would be with some other not not so established world dominant countries there.
Right.
And number 13, while America is a democratic republic led by a president, Canada is a Commonwealth country led by a prime minister. And technically, Queen Elizabeth is the head of the state of Canada, although only as a figurehead. We hope you enjoyed our list today of 13 differences between the US and Canada.
Tell us what difference surprised you in the comments.
Or any others that you'd like to add to the list.
Thanks again for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up.
And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to get notified when we post new videos.
After subscribing, ring the bell.
After that, tell all your friends.
We hope you enjoy your day and keep being kind to one another.